Hey everybody, Shane Presley here with Rock Paper Podcast to tell you about my friends, Music Record Shop. Check them out, 4191A Manchester Avenue in the heart of the Grove, right between the demo and the ready room. This Friday, new records from Foxing, Dr. Dre, Clutch, new Billy Gibbons record, and Chris Cornell, Led Zeppelin, Michael Jackson, all kinds of new vinyl. Check them out Friday, all-day listening party. They'll have 10% off purchases, new music playing, and complimentary beer from Four Hands Brewery. Also mark the calendar for November 28th. That Saturday, Rock Paper Podcast presents Connor Lau and Hands and Feet, live in store 2 to 4 p.m. So it'll be a fun day to come out. Find them online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, musicrecordshop.com.
I'm Josh.
I'm Gus.
My name is Mud. My name is Jake.
I'm Andy. We're Hobo Empire. You're listening to Rock Paper Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, this is Rock Paper Podcast with Shane and his guests. You will listen to what he says. Shane will drive to your house and bring you brownies and talk for hours, 'cause it's Rock Paper Podcast. Tell me why it's nothing but a podcast. Tell me why we're making this for your ass. Tell me why. All you gotta do is download Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast.
My buddy's rocking it down on the other side of town. I don't want to roll, cause Johnny's there in a hole. Cap it up so I can go and throw it down. I spend too much money hanging at the bars at night. Too much money, all of my money, all of my money. Too much money, all of my money, all of my money. Too much money hanging at the bars at night. To go have a sip, I had a few beers, no I had a tip. I went down for more, I wound up on the floor. Put my hand in the air, then I ordered for more. Too much money hanging at the bars tonight. Too much money, all of my money, all of my money. Too much money, all of my money, all of my money. Too much money hanging at the bars tonight. No money left for a tip. My toe is tapping along, buzz is flowing on strong. I lean on back in my bar stool, rocking non-stop. It's a dawn. I don't know what have I done. I spent too much money hanging at the
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. I think it's like episode 139. Hanging with the guys of Hobo Empire at Game Trader 2 in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show, I should say, actually.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Back.
Hello. Yeah, I was looking. I went back and I double checked. It was like episode 73. We did our first appearance, or your first appearance on the show, and then yeah, that was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was a blast.
But yeah, these guys are back. They got a new CD looking to release, some new shows. So I said, come back on. Let's talk about it. So I guess so we got the new album. There's a live recording called Live at Lakeside, right?
Yeah.
And you want to tell?
We recorded it in August of this year at Lakeside Pub in Lake St. Louis, and we it was our drummer recently passed Harvey Mills' last show, so we're releasing a good bulk of it and doing a benefit and a fundraiser for it at Redfish Bluefish here in St. Charles.
Yeah.
On the 25th. Day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man. It's supposed to be biggest party day of the year, they say.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
It is
for
every
sure.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one for sure.
Yeah. So come out the 25th. See these guys. You guys playing by yourself or anybody?
Yeah, actually, we got Curtis Wilcoxon doing all right, or what are they
Yeah,
called? Three's a Crowd.
Three's a Crowd.
Three's a
Okay.
Crowd.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
duo, and
Yeah,
they're
they're really
opening up
good.
for us. And then we have Lucid, our friend Tommy Crane's band, closing for us at the end of the night, kind of like the after party set and whatnot.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it should be a fun night, and being that it's that day of the year, it should be a pretty warm day, and what we're celebrating and all
Yeah.
that stuff, you know.
Yeah. I got a couple other chances to see him also coming up. So mark the calendar for Friday at Funky's in St. Charles the 20th, Crack Fox the 28th, and RT Weiler's the first Friday of every month in St. Charles. That's December 5th. So keep in mind if you're looking for some entertainment those evenings.
Yeah, come drink with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a toasty beverage with a
Yeah.
frosty beverage, not toasty.
Frosty,
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know, whiskey
it
can be
depends.
toasty.
Yeah, depends
Yeah.
what you're going to
Makes
have.
me feel toasty.
It's a cider drink.
Makes me
now.
feel a little toasty.
I mean, you know,
Feel all warm inside.
tis the season. So,
Yeah, it is.
This is a season to get wasted, yeah.
Whiskey and chili.
Is that like
Fucking
Netflix and chill, but
Yeah.
different whiskey and
Netflix-
chili?
Yeah, whiskey and chili.
A terrible combination.
My bowels hate
Could
me.
really go wrong.
yeah, we're hanging out here. This Game Trader, man. It's a cool
place is
spot,
awesome.
man.
This place has everything game related in any kind, from retro to new stuff. It's got everything in here.
Yeah, got some all kinds of goodies. Old Nintendo Power magazines. We got
Yes.
Atari. We got you know, NES systems in the box still. So
It used to be a dirty little kind of a dive place with, it was all arcade machines, and it was just dusty and nasty when you came in here. And the guy Chuck that took it over recently, a year or two ago now, he redid the whole place, and it's just packed with all kinds of. This place is awesome. It really is.
I have to come back with some money.
Right.
Because I'm broke.
Or some stuff to trade.
Yeah.
Right.
Still waiting for that sweet podcast money to come in. So
Yeah, right. The check's
Check's
clear one day.
Every morning I look in the mailbox for my $1 million check, and it's
Yeah.
never there.
We're not getting paid for this?
Yeah.
Oh no! I have to rethink my whole evening. I was going to watch Friends earlier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Friends. Dear God.
Friends, man, I could drink a whole gallon of milk in 10 seconds.
That I don't know what it is, but like the people who watch Friends are like really want them to like do some kind of reunion and stuff, and like because every couple weeks or something goes by on Facebook, somebody will start sharing this link again, and it's like this is all a hoax, It's like it's not for real.
We should wait like 10 years to have a Friends reunion. Let's
Yeah.
get them nice and
Friends reunion.
Broke.
really washed up and just horrible.
We call it grumpy old friends.
Yeah.
That would be a great show to watch. A bunch of grumpy old women.
Coming out the next 2 decades.
They're all 85.
This jazzy guy over here is Andy Stoutenborough. He's our new drummer.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the show, Andy.
Thank you. It's been fun. A lot of fun. These guys are really patient. They're awesome guys. Great musicians. Extremely honored to be a part of the Hobo. I like to call it the whole Hobo Empire.
That's clever.
It really is.
It
It really is an empire, man. I mean, between all the friends and all the family, I mean, everybody is. I was worried at first when I got offered the job, because filling in for Harvey to do what Mr. Harvey did is near impossible, because only Harvey could do what Harvey could do. And
This cat's a blast to play with.
man, these guys have been so patient with me. It's just I'm a very lucky guy. And thank you guys for having me. Seriously.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And thanks for being on board, man. It's a blast playing with you. I have fun every single night. It's
Every single night. We've also been playing with a guy, Stout.
Jeremy Stout from
Jeremy
Baker Stout
Stout.
and Cheesecake, like
Yeah.
local jam band.
If you haven't heard them, man, they're fun.
Really
Yeah.
good.
They're really
good
fun.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Tons of effects and lots of jam. And man, they're a blast.
Yeah, Jeremy Stout's a super dude.
Yeah, they hate fish.
They hate
fish.
They hate it. Yeah.
I'm kidding. They love fish.
the food, the band they hate, the band.
Yeah.
That's a
You
funny
keep
name.
nasty chips.
That's an awesome name.
I went in a long discussion one time on this with my friend Frankie, who's loves fish, and was telling me all about it, how great they are. He travels the or the country, I guess, to see them play all over the place. Like went to Miami, I think, for New Year's last year, and saw him down there, and all this stuff. Anyway, he gave me like a mixed CD of all Fish songs and told me I need to listen to this, and because I never really listened to much Fish, and I put it in, and I don't get it.
I'm with you.
Harvey,
Did you retch a little? No.
Harvey recently, my uncle Jeff, Harvey's brother, has been a Fish fan. He goes around, travels around, sees them. And Harvey was a Dead fan. I mean, all the way to the core. He was a young man when that was all happening, and followed him around and did all that. And he loved it. He resisted Fish forever, and he finally went. He finally went right there. He a couple of weeks before he ended up passing away. And him and my uncle Jeff went up, and he came back, and he was like, "Dude, go see a Fish show."
Yeah.
I mean, I got to take the endorsement. So.
Yeah, I mean, maybe live would be different for me.
Well, he said that was what it was all about. What he was most impressed with was, of course, as all drummers are, he stands there. He used to stand there at every show and judge the drummer. And I watch every drummer that I know do this. They all watch each other like, yeah, either he's okay or no, he's doing this wrong or that wrong or this wrong. And he was really impressed with the Fisher drummer. I don't know if you guys knew, but he was really impressed with him.
That's funny that you bring up the judging part, because
All of you do it.
when he would have me sit in, I'd notice him with a
Hey, sometimes he
arms
was
crossed.
Sometimes he was judging you.
smoking a pipe.
Sometimes he was judging you.
Yeah.
What did you say?
And smoking a pipe, every time I get judged by somebody, I always have this picture painted of somebody with a pipe judging me. Like they're a professor going.
That was Harv, man. Standing over there
great visuals for the show.
Yeah, right.
And I'm going, oh, crap, I hope I'm not disappointing. Did I pass, Harv?
Yeah,
You were the guy who wanted to come play with us. So
Oh, man.
yeah.
Bless that gentleman's heart.
Yeah,
Coolest. The coolest.
so I don't know. I also like everything I've always heard about fish too. It was always about like most of them people were taking some sort of enhancements,
Performance enhancing.
Performance enhancing drugs. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, those
So-
are
Enjoyment
A little blue
enhancers.
pill.
you'll have that, especially in psychedelic music.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So I
Lots of Viagra.
I think I'm yeah.
And he takes Viagra before every show.
Every show. 8 of them.
Yeah.
15.
He's built up
He's
a
got a
tolerance
boner
over the
from
years.
last night.
You're supposed to call a doctor if it's more than 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how. I
No,
don't
it's the other way around.
I
You're
don't
supposed to call a
understand
doctor
that.
if it's not 4 hours to
I
get a
mean,
refund.
I don't understand how that is even. How? I mean, because once you do your thing, and you're good to go.
Not
I, mean,
Viagra.
I don't understand.
Don't act like you don't know.
I'm a virgin.
I'm sorry.
I don't appreciate this hoax here.
I'm sorry to hear that you're a one and done kind of guy.
That's cool, man. I've dealt with it this long.
Right. No need to
Used to
change
it.
my habits. This is late in the game.
Can't
on
teach this
going
old
forward.
dog new tricks.
That's nasty.
You guys are nice.
That's gross.
I
So
said,
nasty.
said something the other day. I was like, my life goal is just to be as happy as all the people in Cialis commercials.
I saw one of those the other day. It was really disturbing. It's like people play with their kids. They're all happy and swinging baseball bats in the sunshine, and they're talking about like farting and hemorrhaging and all the horrible things that are most likely going to happen to you. Not like maybe, but like,
Half the
call your
commercial
doctor.
Probably have a
Don't
little
call
bit
your
of
doctor about it.
and leaking.
We're just gonna tell you now that this is all gonna be
So,
horrible.
is this Cialis commercial? Is that the one where the old people are on the porch swing and just
Yeah.
head to head, shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah.
Always smiling.
Yeah, like it,
Dear God.
life
So
is so
happy.
That
fantastic.
sounds so mediocre. I don't want it.
What's it even do? What's it for? I was like, anal leakage and see people smiling.
Yeah, what is the Cialis for? Is that
I think
Cialis
it's,
is boner pills.
Yeah,
is
it's-
it boner pill?
Really?
Is that the same commercials where they have the two people in the
Makes it even
bathtub,
worse
like
'cause
up
they're
on the
like-
cliff, overlooking the ocean?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
It makes
Oh,
it
I
even worse
understand
that
that.
they're playing baseball with their children.
Oh, with the
Hold on, Tommy. It's time 4 o'clock. It's time to take my pill.
we got about 10 more minutes of baseball. I gotta ping out grandma. Grandpa, will you throw the ball to me? No, right now, okay.
I'm busy.
Grandpa took his pill.
Jeez.
Dear God. If I'm to that point, just take me out back and shoot me.
You're already
Seriously.
You're already to that point.
Jesus.
But if I'm okay, maybe shit. You guys make it real over here.
Backed into a really gross corner. You just can't get out of it.
we gotta
I'm about to spoil something. I don't know.
we gotta pause this show and take care of business. Take Andy out back and
Whoop his ass.
Take him out back and bleed him.
Kick him in the nards.
Do you know if homeboys got waters?
No.
God, I need something.
This guy's parched. He gets really
He's got a
nasty when he's
drinking
parched.
problem, man. He's thirsty.
You know what's going to cure this thirst?
So
is a cigarette.
the artwork on the new CD is the cover CD is something that actually Harvey built. It's a collage that he made a cover out of, CD cover out of all kinds of pictures.
Like our flyers,
Just all
stuff from our
kinds of-
shows, stuff on the internet
Yeah.
you can use for promotion, pictures of the band, you know.
Pictures of people from around the group, business cards. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes into it, man. You really pay attention to it when it comes out because it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's built completely
and-
by Harvey.
And it's it's a lot of our flyers have pictures of the people come out. So look close. You might find yourself on the cover. It's pretty cool looking through all the pictures with the magnifying glass, being like, oh yeah, that's cool. Look at that person's on there.
I just hope people don't come looking at you guys for
I think
royalties.
there's a picture.
Well, I'm part of the album cover. I should get some money.
It's a free album.
Yeah, well, it's technically a free album.
It's a free
We're doing
album.
it for donations, and I guess that's something we should kind of talk about. We're doing it for donations. The door charge is $5, and then there's another $5 for the CD, and all of the proceeds are going to Harvey's family and to his final expenses and stuff like that. That's what we're trying to raise money for. So
Yeah, man. That's
fun party, sad twist, but fun
for
party.
sure. Yeah.
And the CD turned out really well. We did a kind of a lab rat recording as I'm opening a company called Microgroove and doing a studio and all that kind of stuff. And we had just got a bunch of new equipment and just kind of randomly went out and recorded the show. And then it ended up sadly being Harvey's last, but we got an excellent recording of it. And we really dug through it in Pro Tools and cleaned it up, mixed and mastered it really nice. Our friend Curtis Wilcoxon, that's the guy, one of the guys that's opening, and he's the guy that did all the work on the album and stuff, the recording and all the mixing and mastering and all that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
Turned out really nice, man. 14 songs, a bunch of stuff that people hear us play all the time and have been bugging us about. Well, how come we don't have a CD that has all this stuff on it? Put out all the original stuff. This is all cover music. We put all the original stuff on a CD. We got a few new ones now, but everybody's like, well, but when we come out and see you live, we see all this other stuff too, and where's your good solid recording of that? So this is
Yeah, I mean, we're
on
pretty
par with that a little
original, with what we do. We have like a lot of solos and extended jams and crazy people hooting and hollering and
Right, yeah, it's
spilling
really
stuff on Gus.
Yeah.
On that show, these people that were partying hard around him, but not to his pleasure.
Right. You're up. We were playing on like a 3-tiered deck, outdoors, and they were on the deck right in front of me, looking down upon me as I'm playing. And they were spilling their beers down on me and hooting and hollering and yelling at me. And I'm like, man, we're trying to record. You're yelling Freebird every 5 minutes in the microphone.
Pretty awesome,
Yeah,
though.
great.
So you will hear Freebird being hollering at us. It's
It's
real day in the life.
No, you can really hear the people that were there. They came out for the recording, and even just the random people from the place where they were really having fun. And it was outdoors in the summertime. It was pretty nice, man.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember just thinking of it. It reminded me out. We were talking earlier about some comedy and things off mic, but that Mitch Hedberg on his album, he talks about he's like, we're recording this tonight. It's like so actually have a CD in stores. Instead of before I used to always have to leave them there. Be like, oh no, it's for sale now and stuff. Like just leaving his own CDs in there, and then but he's the line that gets me is like he's talking about recording it, and he goes, so don't fuck up the bass tonight, Chuck. He's got a guy just playing bass throughout the whole album and stuff, and just playing scales and stuff. But yeah. So I don't know. I big fan of Mitch Hedberg. And,
me
too.
All that.
I love all his one-liners.
Oh yeah,
God. That's basically what he did. But
escalator can never be broken;
and
it just becomes stairs.
stairs.
Why do I get a receipt when I get a donut? Do we really need to bring pen and paper to this transaction?
I'm gonna go home and file this under deed for donut.
yeah. It's like when someone gives you a flyer. It's like, hey, can you throw this away for me? Oh man.
Yeah. I was fortunate enough to see Mitch shortly before he passed. He was at the pageant. It was supposed to be like a co-headline tour with him and Stephen Lynch.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
nice. Oh, yeah, he's hilarious. Craig Christ.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Craig!
Craig Christ.
Lynch had to cancel though. He ended up getting Wedding Singer on Broadway, and he played Adam Sandler's character from the movie.
Really?
So, for the Broadway version.
I don't know. That's funny. As soon as you said that, I assessed that they had a Wedding Singer on Broadway, and I was instantly assessing if I wanted to see it or not. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
I didn't have any prep, man. We should have went over this before.
You bring this up in the pre-interview prep, all right?
You just spring things on me like that, man. I'm flustered.
I'm gonna Google the reviews first. I'm gonna Google it.
Holy shit!
So Mitch brought like some friends. I forget who ended up coming with him, but I mean, it was still just an incredible show. And I've seen Lynch a bunch of times also by himself. And his
I really want to see him. His stuff is good. When you do like the music comedy, right? It really is great. And he's got a really nice touch and some pretty clever songs.
Yeah, I saw him once at Voodoo in Harrah's before they changed it over to piano bar and all that stuff now.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember that place. I played there before. That was a fun. That was a fun stage.
It was a great
You played
place.
there with
Man.
Slim?
No, with the original band I used to be in, Doesbury Pool. We
Nice.
played there. I think we played there twice.
This guy Andy plays in a band called Pennsylvania Slim.
Oh yeah,
Those guys are awesome, man.
I didn't realize
Jump
that.
Blues.
Yeah, I love Pennsylvania Slim.
Yeah,
I
that's the drummer from there.
I didn't. I guess
We did not pay attention.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we're
Yeah,
done
right,
here.
Stand out
yeah.
the crowd, Andy. You know?
Yeah, jeez. No, I
Networking
played with him
skills, guys.
for about 4 years.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
does a lot of solo and duo stuff
Yeah,
too. So
He does.
Um,
And that's, and due to scheduling conflict, we got our friend Jeremy Stout to do fill-in shows for me when I can't do Pennsylvania Slim stuff. So
yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I've been.
Love you, Stop.
I was talking to him on.
Yeah, Steve.
I talked to.
That's a character, man.
He's a funny
Dude,
dude.
that
Man.
dude-
The first show he came out to, he had us rolling. Like
Oh, yeah. Talking about the
whole-
sisters.
talking that like slow Family Guy voice. That real nice.
Are you talking about Stout?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that.
It cracks me up, man.
Also,
Man.
like the Zach Galifianakis character is fucking hilarious. So.
Man.
Wonder where my paper boy is.
Come on. See, that's the kind of old man I want to be.
So we, also, our band artist, we have recently brought Josh Addison around to be our official band artist. He
Addy.
does the bulk of our artwork nowadays, and he's putting together a thing for the show that's a bunch of different posters and stuff.
Yeah.
He's done things that are usually in today's day and age is mostly all digital and just doesn't ever get actually pressed and printed and used. He's bringing some of that stuff and doing some specific art and things like that. We're hoping to have T-shirts and some new different things like that going on. Maybe even some live art, things like that happening.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make a big show and a nice big celebration
Yeah,
out of it.
we're really looking to rally too for this show because we kind of fell behind on some of the promotion, just trying to get the CD together and the details together and all that stuff, and
Been a lot
the
of
weight
work
of
going
like
on.
losing him and going through the whole process and everything, and but I feel like we'll get a decent amount of support, and he had a lot of people that really cared about him that I know is going to show up and give him some love and all that, and anybody who can't and wants that CD, you can find any of us,
Right.
Facebook and hit us up and we'll definitely get one for you. That's also people who aren't from here. You have friends up in Alaska and across the
Right.
country.
And
So
we're also
if you
trying-
want anything, contact us and we'll definitely mail you guys some stuff out and make sure that everybody gets taken care of.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you said live art, man. I went to a week ago, I guess, Saturday, and then to see my friends Skyburn White play, and they did. They had Nicole and Matt from Ink Spot in Troy, Missouri,
Nice.
come out, and they had like I don't know, probably 20 by 5 foot canvas or something, somewhere around there, about that dimensions, and they had it up on a stand. And pretty much like as soon as the Skyburn White took the stage, they played like an hour and 45 minutes set up for their CD release party. And as soon as they took the stage, the artists, and they started painting this, and they had it sketched out, and then they pretty much filled in all the paint and all that stuff. And by the time that they had it pretty well timed out to where they, as soon as the music was wrapping up, they put the final touches on with the paint, and it looked awesome. Like
Nice.
it was really a cool piece that they put together, and it was just kind of fun to have that whole show element where you got
It was cool. We had our buddy Danny Neiswanger come out like last summer or the summer before, and we were Archie Weilers, and he did a live piece for us.
Yeah.
And sat down in front of us and did
It's really
some of
cool.
his
It's
to
cool.
watch.
That's like
Yeah. So
our
cool to watch.
every time
It was
our
like-
Weiler's
Right, we use that
flyer,
same
like,
image, you
same
know.
thing.
I was
Right,
there
it was
for
really
that
cool.
show
Yeah.
to come check out you guys.
It's cool to watch every
and
time
watch
from-
him do the live art.
Yeah, he's,
I mean-
he's a really awesome
Wow.
local artist. Yeah,
For
it's
me,
really
every
cool.
time I got off stage, 'cause we'd be up playing, we go on a set break, and I'd come off stage and I'd be checking it out. And I'd be like, wow, you got so much further every time. I'd be like, wow, that's so much
See
more
the-
detail
the gem.
every time, I got to watch it in, like, a couple of big clips and be like, oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like, Gabe and the guys, they didn't hardly ever look back. They were facing the audience, and so they're jamming and playing, and all of a sudden at the end of the night, they turn around and they saw what was created.
Right, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
cool
so-
experience for sure.
But yeah, it was pretty wild. It was funny because like the the very first thing they drew on there were like a penis on each side.
Of course.
So
You give man a pen, man
yeah.
draws dick.
Right.
you give man a friend that passed out on the couch, man draws dick on face.
I like I like drawing poop.
That's awesome. Speaking
Yeah.
of poop and plugs, me and this guy play in a metal band.
It's called Shit Plug now.
Yeah, Poops and Plugs. It's a new show coming out. No, we're in a band called Lockjaw Sanctuary,
Nice.
and actually, we want to get with you after this and set something up because we're going to be
Yeah.
doing some recording at Gus's studio, Microgroove.
There's that.
Oh, that's really cool. I
Oh,
like
hell
that. Yeah. It's really kind of punk rock looking,
Yeah, well,
that's
Kinda
awesome.
metal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so the band's.
Show the microphone.
Yeah, there you go. Check at that.
You see this
Would you
microphone?
look at that?
Would you look at that?
Rad, dude.
It's but yeah, no, it's definitely
real nice. I like that. That's nice.
But yeah, I'd be down for that, man. Whatever.
Yeah, we would love to come do a spot. We're gonna do recording with Gus and Microgroove, and when we do that, we'll probably want to plug that, either do a performance or play some of the songs off there. Trying to get out a little bit.
Pretty good as Josh on drums.
Yeah, actually, he plays drums on this
Yeah,
outfit.
Jake on
Yeah.
bass, and then our friend Ryan Williams on guitar and vocals and stuff, and Jake does some vocals and stuff too. They're really good.
Little
Yeah.
3-piece
Yeah.
metal band.
Yeah. Like how metal? Like what would you?
It's pretty straightforward, and then some of the songs I write kind of more like a hard rock side, or even like a new metal side, and Ryan's more straightforward. Even times like maybe like we'll get as heavy as maybe like 6 Feet Under, but not like fast like Cannibal Corpse or
Yeah,
anything
it's
like
not
that.
crazy
But more
thrash
chuggy,
or
yeah, more
anything.
chuggy and groovy type of stuff. But definitely screaming and stuff like
Yeah.
that. There's a little bit of normal singing
Sure.
in it as well, but it's just kind of like we do it because we all love metal a
Yeah.
lot and want to play it, and there's no real other goal just
Yeah.
but to go out and play metal and have fun, like a bowling league or something.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
It's a
awesome.
metal league.
Yeah, right. You just gotta get it, get your fix. It's just a Jones. It's a total passion thing, It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy the other night, and he, he does like solo stuff, but he's like, yeah, I got my country band, I got my rock band, I got my, like he was had all kinds of different projects.
Yeah.
And it was just funny, like because we were trying to figure out, like I saw him play before, and I was trying to put all the pieces together, and then he was telling me that kind of stuff, and it was just. I don't know. It's cool that people have the time and the opportunity to do the different projects. And,
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think he's got that many different things going on, and
a
make
lot.
it make it all work. But me, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to do it, man. Like to try to keep all the songs straight in my head. I'd be for you guys it's probably nothing. Playing music all your lives and
Yeah.
stuff, but. For me, I don't have that kind of. It does my
Yeah,
brain
you
doesn't
get
work
kind of
that
a
way.
mental Rolodex
Yeah.
after a
Yeah,
while
it-
of information.
It
It's
does. I
crazy
always,
how
always
much-
wondered,
you
like
know.
when I was younger, these guitar players would just
Yeah.
shred. And I'm like, how do I know every single note to hit whenever
Yeah.
they hit it? Like, that's impossible to know all that stuff. And like, after years and years and years, just like, just kind of, you just
Yeah.
remember
Can't
what the
remember
hell to do. It's just
Can't
muscle
remember my
memory,
own name, but I
like,
can remember like
Yeah.
8 hours worth of cover music.
I can't remember my
Just
fucking
various
keys.
places in my life.
But I can remember the
One thing I
song
remember
I
my own
did 4
songs,
years
is another I
ago.
remember that much of somebody else's. You
Right.
know?
yeah, it's very strange how It's just like remembering song lyrics. Like you hear a song that you listened to in high school and you fucking rapped every single word. You're like, how the hell did I fucking do that? I couldn't even remember math in high school. I can remember
I got something to say. What happened? Dude, your eyes rolled in your head and you started rapping like Eminem, man. It was crazy.
Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin it.
Yeah.
I look funny.
I went to
We got to do that.
Oh no, it's happening
Can I rap
again.
it? I wanna
It's
rap it.
happening again.
If you
Oh
rap it, we
no,
can do it,
I'm
yeah.
about to bust a rhyme. Everybody watch out.
Riley, dude, holy shit.
Like Wolfman. There should be a rapper named Wolfman.
If not, I'm taking it.
Nice.
I went to a trivia night the other night, and like the last round was like finish the lyrics, and the one of them was Ice Ice Baby. So I get up and that's my jam, man. That's my shit.
Did you ever hear Vanilla Ice's version of that when he started his rap metal band?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Ice,
dude, it's awesome. It's chug chug all the way. Dude, it's awesome, man.
It's funny that it takes like
It didn't save his career though, like he had planned.
Neither did Rebuilding Homes on TV.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
You ever see that? Rehabbing crowds and shit.
And I never watched it, but I heard it.
He doesn't even do any. Like, he doesn't even build anything. He doesn't know how to do anything like that. Everybody does everything for him. He's just like, yeah, man, that's awesome.
It'd be really cool if there was a wall here. You guys should get on that.
How high was he when he decided to be like Bob Vila? Like, I'm gonna do my home impression. Like, what?
It's Bob Vanilla, man.
Bob Vanilla.
He traded in Zeke Cavaricci's for a flannel.
Next, he's gonna be painting trees.
Just put a little tree over here. A happy little tree.
Probably got a bigger paycheck than all of us for it.
What next pathetic venture?
You know
will
what? You're
Vanilla
right.
Ice?
I am absolutely.
It's
hating
gonna be
on it
golf.
right now.
Golf.
It's going to be a professional golfer.
They just go on like a weird tirade of like tons of horrible ideas, tons of just cliched, terrible house hunting and golf and like
God.
every horrible TV, reality TV show you can imagine. He's going to
Real Housewife of Vanilla
Yeah, and
Ice.
then he's going to put out a phenomenal rap that's going to go to number one. He's going to come right back to it.
You know, all of his repression and sadness will come together to an awesome single.
Amazing
90s
single.
hip hop wise.
amazing singer.
Yeah, like
The B side probably won't be so good, but that A side will be on the money.
No one care about the album, but that fucking single, man.
Ninja.
that was a highlight of his career, man. That shit
Man.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Look at another fucking sweet ass single
Go
like
Ninja,
Go
go
Ninja.
Go.
Go Ninja. Go Ninja.
I wanted karate to fight that so bad.
I'm a ninja. Fuck, I'll go.
Right.
Somebody just shared it. It was just popped up on my Facebook again, but it was a clip of the Ninja Turtles on Oprah Winfrey's show.
Yeah.
And
Shit.
like
Yeah.
the early '90s or whatever it was, and then they had some girl who's supposed to be April O'Neil, and it was just funny because I was never big Oprah fan, but the fact that
Oh my God, she's so enlightening. I love her.
the fact that her show used to be almost like Springer, and then to what it became, took herself very seriously.
Life lessons.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey. You try to relate to Oprah Winfrey, right?
Yeah.
I would just go to check my seat immediately. I knew something was down there.
I bought this ticket for when he was under the seat. I don't even need to sit here.
I got Mike Whipple popcorn.
Yeah, foot massager. Go Oprah. I with whatever she's talking about.
Can I use this foot massager during the show?
Everyone's getting a shake weight.
Yeah, all right. Let's talk about abuse.
Show me where Grandpa touched.
The best part of that clip is the guys, they say something, she asks him, do you ever wish that April O'Neil was a turtle too, or something like that? And they're like, yeah, we've been trying to talk into an interspecies relationship or something like,
That would be awesome.
Bestiality, man.
She gets gangbanged by all the
Gangbanged by all the
turtles.
turtles.
Yeah, weird.
All right, Michelangelo, you're up, dude.
He's like, all right, what I want you guys
Radical!
to do is everyone take off the bandana so I don't know who's who.
What type of fan fiction are you reading, man? It's crazy. Don't do more like it's a family.
Family
Whatever.
cartoon.
I'm sure whatever the comic books are, they're always totally way brutaler.
They pan to
Turtles be
the
dying and
audience.
stuff.
There's a couple of kids in the crowd, and they're all like just devastated. Like,
Devastating.
just
Did you ever see the Ninja Turtles live thing they put on VHS? And there's a scene where Splinter skips a rock and it skips like 20 fucking times. And you're like, damn! I can get like 3! And then you're like, is that even possible? Or is that just some fucking Splinter Ninja shit? Or like some effects. I don't know. I'm 5.
I saw Ninja Turtles at Six Flags when I was a long time ago. So yeah, I saw those guys
You saw it live?
the live show. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost
Back in the
met
day.
Michelangelo at Grandpa Pigeon's, and my dad wasn't patient enough to wait in line. Damn you, father! Why?
Did they ever do Ninja Turtles on Ice?
Come to find out, it wasn't actually a Ninja Turtle. Very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Your grandpa.
It was the
See,
total wax
and you
turtle.
wanted to wait for this much.
Look, Dad, it's Michelangelo. No, that's a turtle wax turtle.
It's a long line to wait just to deceive you. No, it's pretty much a lie anyway.
They're real, Dad. They're real.
Okay, I guess before we close up, should we?
Yeah,
go
I got
back
a
over
few plugs. I definitely would like to thank Cliff from all the businesses, Redfish, Bluefish,
All of them.
CD Reunion, Music Reunion, Glad Rags, big institutions on the strip with Hawk's Nest and also Game Trader too.
He's always really supportive of us, man.
He's
We
been really
appreciate
awesome.
him, yeah.
Us as a band, and I do work out of there as well. And he's really welcoming, and he was a really
local
big fan,
music in
big
general,
fan of
man.
Harvey, and was
Yeah.
really connected with them, as a lot of our people did. And yeah, he's really good to us. So yeah.
He's really excited to be a part of the memorial.
Pretty much, they're the
host the
standing
memorial services,
sponsor
yeah.
for every Redfish show.
Right,
Because he
right.
owns all those businesses:
Right.
Cedar Union, Glad Rags,
Yeah.
Music Reunion.
Yeah, he's definitely pushed us over time. Cliff has to in our musicianship and in our friendship and business and all of it, man. He's definitely a good dude
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so
Go
not
over-
only to
go
support
over and give
us,
him your business,
yeah,
man.
not even to support us and Harvey and the show and everything. Support Cliff and the good people down
Yeah,
there. We
absolutely.
have some good bartenders and some good people that work for us down there, and a good community of just like week to week stuff. Actually, I do the open mic on Monday, which we're gonna turn into like a vinyl spin thing, and we're actually partying for Gus's girlfriend's birthday tomorrow night.
Yeah,
So
Raquel's birthday.
anybody that doesn't know yet, you're coming out tomorrow.
Now you know.
I don't
Now
want
you
to
know.
hear
Now you
this.
know.
I don't want to hear it. Tomorrow night, we're doing the open mic thing. Come on out, party with us. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got Mickey, Morgan Cates with the karaoke. They do really good with that, and they got a nice habitual crowd. Wednesdays are free for all day, and then every weekend we have different, acoustic acts, rock bands, anywhere from metal to just jam to whatever we can.
Redfish is a great place in St.
we can
Charles.
put-
You
we
gotta
can
check
push
out
in there a
something
lot of
because you
different
never know
stuff.
what you might get.
A lot of people call it like the hippie bar in town. It's a little different pace than
Definitely
everything else,
eclectic, for
but
sure.
it's cool, and having the record store on one side and the Glad Rags. You got a little sliver of culture. You got a game store on the shop and old time barber shop, and
Yeah,
actually
Chuck up
it's
here,
called
man. He's awesome.
Artists
For sure.
United, which you got a video guy that does video editing and stuff like that. That just opened up, and he's been doing some stuff with the bar as well. So there's a really actually pretty sweet little community of stuff just
Pawn
in
shop
this little
next door
plaza in
sells all
St.
kinds
Charles.
of- all kinds of music equipment and
Right.
stuff at the pawn shop next door. Yeah, there's all kinds of a little hub here of that kind of thing. They sell music equipment down at CD Reunion
Yeah.
too as well for the musicians
Yeah.
around. Don't know about that.
Yeah, that show. It's the 25th of this month.
Day before Thanksgiving.
Day before Thanksgiving. American Honey Wild Turkey Day.
Oh,
It's going to be
a wild one.
It's going to be
God.
clear
There's gonna be
tequila
all
day.
kinds
It's
of
gonna
wild
be
birds flying around
I'm gonna
everywhere.
sit in the corner
drinking.
eating my boxers.
AKA
Josh
Josh is
Copycat
going
Night.
to release doves out of his beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I keep a bearded turkey in there.
Yeah, sweet. Upgrade.
Yeah.
Upgrade, yeah. Doves were too feisty, man. You gotta keep that turkey.
I was in there fighting, acting crazy.
There's multiple ones that go after.
My
They
dog's
reproduce
double
like crazy.
aggressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got
You know, baby Pete.
we got Lucid closing for us. Our buddy Tommy Crane's band, and then we have Curtis Wilcoxon's band. Three's the Crowd opening up for us, and the show starts at 8.
Yep.
So
Curtis
we'll
and
be
I
up,
will go
we'll be
on
up there
about it.
early and
Curtis
rolling
Wilcox,
up.
is that the
So
gentleman
if
that
you're
did our
early
recording?
people,
Yeah.
come on out.
Yep.
You know, if you can't make it till later, that's cool too. But yeah, we're starting it a
Very
little bit
cool.
earlier just for the holiday and everything.
Right.
All right.
Be a fun one.
So yeah, come out. Redfish, Bluefish, Wednesday the 25th. Pick up the live album. And then I'll post the rest of these dates.
Again, all the proceeds and stuff from the show are all going, are all being benefited to Harvey, are all donated.
Yeah. What
to
kind
Harvey.
of stuff you got on there? You wanna?
A little bit of almost all of our regular stuff.
Yeah,
One of our
it's-
if you came out and saw us live, our more standard, a lot of our standard covers that we play and stuff that we played a lot with him.
Yeah,
Gin and
I
juice?
think
Gin and
throughout,
Juice, I think, is on there.
I
Right now.
think
Gin and juice.
No,
is
Gin and
on
Juice.
there.
I think throughout the course of the night, we took out all our original songs, and I think maybe one or two of the other songs didn't make the cut. So it's
Well, there was a couple that
It's-
we opted to go a little more family friendly.
Yeah.
A wide audience. Of
Yeah.
people on this
So
particular
that-
one. So
it's
Some of the
pretty
rap
much
got
it's
cut.
pretty much a whole.
It's pretty much a whole
regular
show
night
minus
that you
the
come out,
original
minus all
stuff.
the
So you like
original
2 or
stuff.
3
We're
of the
gonna be doing
reggae
some,
songs, a few couple
yeah.
Sublime songs on there. We did a really cool cut. One of the coolest cuts I did with him on Maybelline by
That was
Chuck
a good
Berry
cut,
that night.
yeah.
And it really was like I improvised a solo, and him and I were just like completely on it that night.
We really
It was
did
a That'd be our
we really
last
did
time
play
playing
well.
it, and it was really natural and it was really
Yeah.
cool. And there's some nice little nuggets.
we all
on there
came to
for
play.
sure.
We all came to record that night when we came out to play. So we played things really straightforward. We didn't get too hard off in the jams and things. So it ended up the performances and stuff. I personally was really happy with. Man, there's a lot of really good stuff that when you listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, that's how we play it. Like, you know what I mean? It's different a little bit every night, but that was like, oh yeah, these are standard cuts, man.
We never did play any Skinner though.
never did
Yeah.
play any Skinner.
We
Never
don't
did play.
negotiate with terrorists.
That's the next album.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks
Thank you.
for coming back, hanging out. And yeah, come out.
Thanks for
The
having us, man.
25th, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking woo.
That's a wrap.
Month is almost over. The rent is due again. The money in my pocket is almost always spent. It seems that life could be a little easier. It's that
Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast, y'all.